Let's talk about useLayoutEffect hook in React. So what is useLayoutEffect? The useLayoutEffect works exactly the same as useEffect, but the difference is when it's run. So useEffect runs after the DOM is printed on the browser, but useLayoutEffect runs before the DOM is printed on the browser. So whenever we want to run code before the DOM is printed, like we want to measure an element's height, width, or anything related to layout, we can use useLayoutEffect, and it runs synchronously, which means it runs the first line and only move to second line if first line execution is completed. The most common use case of useLayoutEffect is to get the dimension of the layout, and that's why its name is useLayoutEffect. First, let me show you when it runs. So in this example, there is one toggle button which toggle this text, and one useEffect with dependency toggle. If you don't know useEffect, you can check this video. So this useEffect will run when this toggle state will change and print useEffect in console. First, I import the useLayoutEffect from React library, and now I duplicate this code and replace useEffect with useLayoutEffect. Now save the changes and take a look. See, when component gets rendered, both hook will run. Now when I click on this toggle button, again both hook will run. But focus here, useLayoutEffect is always runs first. Now you think it's because we write it before use state. So I move useLayoutEffect after the useEffect hook and take a look. See, useLayoutEffect will always run first. So the workflow is, first React calculate all this component, and then useLayoutEffect will run, then React prints all elements on the DOM, and at last useEffect will run. But this process is very fast, and that's why we can't see it live. So 99% time we use useEffect in our project. If useEffect is not working as we want, only then we try useLayoutEffect. Now let's see most common use case of useLayoutEffect. So in this same example, I want to get the dimension of this text, and then we add padding top as much as its height. So for access DOM elements, what should we have to use? Right, it's useref. So I create one useref, and VS Code auto import useref from React, and that's why I love this ES7 extension. It's a great productivity tool for React developers. Now we store this useref in constant called textRef and pass the ref attribute to this text. Now we first try to use useEffect and comment out this useLayoutEffect. So in useEffect, we write textref.current.getBoundingClientRect. By using this function, we can get all dimension of this element. Let me show you real quick. So first of all, store this in variable dimension. Now let's console it and take a look, and we get error because we have to add one condition to check if this textref is not null. Only then we have to run this code. So write if textref.current not equals to null and move this code inside it. Save the changes and take a look. See, we get the dimension object with all properties. Now I want to add padding top for this text as much as its height. So write textref.current.style.paddingTop equals to in backtick $dimension.height pixel and save it. See, when we click on this toggle button, first this text shows here and then it moves to the bottom. See in the slow motion. Now this is the problem with the useEffect. We see this friction in output. Now I replace the useEffect with useLayoutEffect. Save the changes and take a look. See, we didn't see that friction because useLayoutEffect runs before the DOM printed. So let's recap useLayoutEffect. useLayoutEffect is the same as the useEffect hook, but the only difference is when they run. So the workflow is, first React calculate all mutations, then useLayoutEffect will run, and then React prints all elements on DOM, and after that useEffect will run. And the second difference is that useLayoutEffect is synchronous and useEffect is asynchronous. So 99% time we use useEffect in our project, but if that useEffect will not work properly, only then we use useLayoutEffect. And I show you the most common use case of useLayoutEffect. So I hope you understand properly the useLayoutEffect. If you want tutorial on any other topic, you can comment below. So see you in the next tutorial. Have a great day.